Hi, I'm up here in the top now. This is example 3 of lesson 1.5, area and perimeter. It's the last one, and this is where we talk about the differences between area and perimeter. So, we are going to start by finding the area and the perimeter of each of these rectangles, but first we're going to start with, let's start with perimeter. We're going to start with perimeter for both. So, perimeter of rectangle A, we add the sides up, and I put A, even though that means area. So rectangle A equals, if I add up all 4 sides, I have 2 sides that are 3. So 3 plus 1 plus 1, which equals 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8 centimeters. All right. Triangle B equals, well, 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. That's 4 plus 12 is, well, 16. Now, I'm going to take a minute here to find the ratio of perimeter of the smaller perimeter to the larger perimeter. So the smaller perimeter to the larger perimeter. So P of A to P of B. Perimeter of A is 8 cm. And the perimeter of B is 16 cm. So if I simplify that, 8, 16, if I divide both of them by 8, I get 1 to 2. So when I took my measurements, from the rectangle A to rectangle B, what did I do with them? I doubled them, times 2. All of my measurements are times 2. So my perimeter is also times 2. My ratio is 1 to 2, or 1 to 2. Now let's do the same thing with area and see what happens. Let's change colors to this purple. All right, area of a rectangle A. Now area, we just multiply the sides. 3 times 1 is 3 cm, and it's not just 3 cm, it's 3 cm squared. So let's do B. B equals 6 times 2 is 12 cm squared. So let's find the ratio here. A over A area of B, which equals 3 cm squared over 12 cm squared. So, simplify 3 and 12 are both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Interesting. Very interesting. So, what I can see here is my ratio of 4, I guess it should be. My ratio is different. 1, 2, 4. When I double the side lengths, my ratio of perimeter is 1 to 2. When I double the side lengths, my ratio of area is 1 to 4. So by doubling my side lengths, I've actually quadrupled my area. And you can kind of tell why that would be. So if I drew haphazardly here my first rectangle, and they're not to scale, so let's use the straight line tool. Let's say my length is doubled, right? So I can just cut my length in half here. And my width is doubled. So I can just cut my width in half here. This bit here, let me give it a scribble here. This bit here that I'm just putting an X on was my original rectangle. But when I doubled the side lengths, I get 4 times as much. 1 to 4 is my ratio for area. 1 to 2 is my ratio for perimeter. Very important. And this is why you can't just change your area when you're converting, because area changes are a lot different. All right, that's it.